Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. And by the video title that this video is about. So the Steelers draft an O-lineman or cornerback first in the draft. Before I answer the question, I'm going to go through some of the people who I believe the Steelers should maybe look to draft if they was to draft those particular positions in the first round. The first guy on my list is Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones, the tackle from Georgia. He's very athletic, a very athletic guy. If you watch his film, you see the way he can move to the second level, the way he plays down the field in the run game, and very explosive. He's one of those freak of nature guys. He's about 6'4", I think 310 or 20 pounds, and he can move some stuff. He can get down the field. He can move. He's quick, and he's got good footwork. Can get down there and make some big time plays. And, Steelers is all about running the football, being that run first team, being run dominant, and getting to the next level and having those linemen who can get to the next level and show athleticism and getting down the field. And with Najee Harris being like a freight train coming through, a bowling ball coming through, and I know we signed Master Teague back. Maybe he'd be part of the mix a little bit too. Of course, Jalen Warren being an elusive guy, it actually would be a big time help, a big time pickup. If we had a guy like Broderick Jones from Georgia. It'd be big time. I don't know if he'll still be there available, but he could be available by the 17th pick like that. Because a lot of teams probably looking to draft some O-linemen, especially those earlier teams in the draft. They're gonna look to draft some O-linemen, especially some cornerbacks. Some of those teams need some corners. I think the Raiders traded their pick away. I know the Raiders need a cornerback bad. I think they do have a pick this year. I think they'll be ahead of us, and it's some other teams too. You look at teams like the Texans got an early pick, right? I think so still. And then who else got an early pick? It's somebody else that's looking for a corner. Somebody else looking for a corner. I can't think of them right off the back right now, but somebody else looking for a cornerback as well. But O-linemen is always a big need for everybody. It's hard to find O-linemen. It's hard to find guys. The Steelers been trying to find O-linemen for the past couple of years. Dan Moore, he's shown some flashes his rookie year, but this past season he has not been the best. He's not been great at all. So hopefully we can go out there and if we do draft O-lineman first, take a guy like Broderick Jones. Another guy is Anton Harrison from OU, Oklahoma University. He has great feet speed. He's more better on the he's better actually in pass blocking like that. He's pass blocking like a brick wall like that. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna hold his ground. Those bull rushers and those type of pass rushers coming at him, he can stay with them. Now in the run game, he's not the best. Like straight line, getting down the field and stuff like that. He's not like Broderick Jones who can get athletic and get down there and make some big time plays. But he's a guy who'd be nice too. Our pass blocking struggled a little bit because our quarterbacks. When we had Mitch first in the game, and then we had Kenny Pickett. When we started playing, they didn't have enough time on some plays, and especially against those elite pass rushers. We're at Colts game where what's the name just got in there. Who was that? Ngakwe? That was one of the guys. They just could get in there over and over and start disrupting stuff. We see a lot of games like that, and like disruptions, and the quarterback have to rush and like throw a bad pass or something. So getting a guy like that would be a plus. Now I would prefer Broderick Jones over him. I know Broderick Jones maybe a little smaller and like height wise. I think he's 6'4". That's 6'4" still tall. I'm 6'3". He's 6'4", 320 pounds like that. I guess they say smaller based off of the average size of an offensive tackle, but he's very athletic. He's one of those specimens you can use, like one of those freak of nature type guys who like moving very well for that type of size like that. I think they say he ran a 4'8", a 4'9", something like that as a offensive tackle. So he's very athletic. He can do some things. So if the Steelers was to take an offensive tackle in the draft, I think that'd be the best guy to go with. But moving on to cornerbacks. Cornerbacks, of course, the top guy on the list. I mentioned him before in the past video. It got to be Joey Porter. I'm not talking to the mic, right? Okay, yeah, I'm talking to the mic now. But it got to be Joey Porter. Joey Porter is big time. He's a very physical receiver. He's 6'2", 210 pounds. He has the arm length is crazy. And he's like man-to-man type of guy. Man-to-man, physicality. He going to get up close and personal. He going to play some press coverage on you. And he might get a little hands-on, a little bit like that. It might cost some penalties, but I don't really care about that. I like the aggressiveness of a cornerback who's not scared to follow this guy like that. And he had 9 pass breakups last season. And he didn't have any interceptions last year because he didn't throw the ball that way. And you watch those Penn State highlights. I watched one Penn State game, 1 or 2 Penn State games like that. But I went back and seen some of his highlights earlier, and he's locked down. He's locked down over there. And having a type of guy like that, and bringing back Cam Sutton, and keeping Levi Wallace and the guys we have, that'd be a nice group with Minka Fitzpatrick in the back, 3-time first team All Pro Minka Fitzpatrick in the back. Edmonds, maybe if he come back, that defense gonna be super elite. If you add a guy like that, it's gonna be nice to see like that. That'd be big time. I think he might be gone though before we get to that spot. But hopefully, if he does fall, the Steelers take it. I seen some mock drafts. They said the Cowboys might get him. The Cowboys got the 26th pick. I don't think the Steelers will let him pass them just so he can get drafted to the Cowboys if they see a player they want even more. But I think Joey Porter Jr., your father played here. He was a first-team All-Pro. He was a 3-time second-team All-Pro here. He was a Super Bowl champion here on the All-Decades team. And he know the Pittsburgh Steelers system already. He was on our staff, coaching staff as the linebackers coach before. So I don't know if Joey Porter Jr. was around him when he was doing that stuff, but he's already in, he's already in the same state. So he's got to drive down the street to Pittsburgh probably. So that'd be big time to have Joey Porter Jr. here. I think he might be gone though before 10, but if he's not, got to pick him up. Keely Ringo is another guy too from Georgia. He's a very physical cornerback as well, man-to-man type of guy. I'm mostly looking at the physical cornerbacks, the ones who can play man-to-man defense, because we need a man-to-man corner. The zone coverage and stuff is cool and all, but you need a guy who can go out there, who can follow this guy step for step, who can take a number one receiver and follow him step for step and give him a headache and give him a hard time. So having a guy like Keely Ringo would be good too, and he plays the ball well in the air. No jump balls caught on him. He's very good vertical, so getting down the field, he'll match you step for step, and he'll play big time. You've seen him throughout Georgia. Georgia has been producing some big time, players as well too the past couple of years. We got one of Georgia's players ourselves. We got George Pickens. I wanted Jordan Davis to be a Steeler too. They call him the Black Beast. That man is very good. You see with the Eagles, what he's doing and stuff in the run game and stuff. He's a nice player. He's gonna be a big time player. But adding the guy like Keely Ringo would be big time. Hopefully the Steelers can do that. If he's available in the draft like that, they take a cornerback. One of those guys right there I just mentioned will be good. Another guy on the list I have is Christian Gonzalez from Oregon, a speedster. Oregon love the speed receivers. Oregon love those guys who can get vertical, who can match you step for step. I think they said he hit 23 miles per hour on the GPS. That is big time. 23 miles per hour? That's fast. Oregon love fast guys. Remember they had Marcus Mariota there, the big time stuff, and he's running all the little quarterback read options and all that crazy stuff. They love fast players. And Christian Gonzalez, I think his sisters in track and his dad was a basketball player. He got a family of athletes. He's a very athletic. He's a bigger corner too. He's a guy who he's not the best in playing the ball in the air, but he's a guy who's going to match you step for step, recovery speed, and he can make some big time plays. So if he's on the list and he's available, the Steelers don't have the other two guys available, I think he'd be another option to go with. But in my opinion, you ask me who I want us to take first, if I was the GM, I'd probably say the lineman. I'd probably say the lineman first like that. The cornerback, if it's like a guy like Joey Porter there, I'll take him. But most likely I don't think he's going to be there. I'm just speaking like hypotheticals because of the connections in Pennsylvania and his father and Pittsburgh and stuff. But I think the best bet would be to take an O-lineman like that. Take that Broderick Jones and add him to the lineup and just build like that. Kind of do the balanced approach. Add that, and then maybe the second round, you get a 32nd pick. You can take a cornerback. One of these guys might be still available. You never know. One of the, like Keely Ringo, I don't know if he'd be still available, but I know they got Devon Witherspoon, they got Cam Smith. Those guys might be still available. Those guys are pretty good too. I get more in depth into these draft analysis of these players, like a full video based off of them later down the line. So just stay tuned in for that. But that's all I got for this video today, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Let me know down below who you guys would take first in the draft. If you if you was the Steelers GM, like if you was Mr. Khan using his shoes, who you take first? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys probably for the game picks on Thursday or Friday. One of those days, you'll see it eventually. But peace out.